Disclaimer. All topics in this video are alleged and allegedly, and they are strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Y'all interviews gonna be on point because Jay know what he's doing.
Jay Evans, I do watch you. When you were doing your post about me, great job. Yeah, great job. I love you.
Ooh, Latrice.
Wait a minute, you did your research, honey. I love it. If I need any information on myself, I need to come ask you, Jay Evans.
Jay Evans, you know exactly what to say. Yes.
Yes, I do, baby. It's time for the juice and the dirt that we love. The juice is flowing from the juice bar and the dirt is flying high in the sky. Don't get any in your damn eye, baby. Listen, word on the curb, baby, is that Miss Carrie, baby.
Miss Carrie, baby. Miss Carrie, baby.
Not Carrie Hilson, but this Carrie, Miss Carrie Paul, is the new Belle on Belle Collective. Allegedly.
Miss Carrie, baby. Miss Carrie, baby.
And I know some of y'all are saying, well, Jay Evans, a couple of weeks ago, you said that Hillary and Amanda, known as Mandy, were the new Bells. Well, yes, I did. If you didn't see that video, click in the description. It's there. But I'm getting numerous sources telling me, baby, that Miss Carrie, baby, is it. Me watching all those cartoon episodes of Inspector Gadget as a kid were not in vain, baby. When I used to sit and watch Murder, She Wrote with my grandma, it wasn't in vain, baby. When I used to sit with my auntie and watch reruns of Charlie's Angels, like the Clark sisters say, it's not in vain, baby, because I like to research, and this is what I came up with. Bam! Exhibit A. This is a confessional, y'all. That's right. On Belle Collective and other reality shows, they do a confessional where people talk about what's going on for the episode, for the season. Now, we see Miss Carrie, baby, right here, and she's tagged her husband in her Instagram story. That's right, y'all. Right on her Instagram, this is posted. So this tells me she's filming and she's doing a confessional. So pay attention to this dress that she has on. And when this new season of Belle Collective starts, we can revert back to this as, yes, this was her confessional look. But wait a minute. Exhibit B. Let's roll into it like a Honda Accord with 4 new tires. That's Marie Monroe. I'm sorry, Dr. Marie Monroe. And that's Tambra. And what? Yes, that's Carrie. So the Bells always get together when they're filming. Now, Miss Carrie, baby, lives on the coast, but word is she's been coming here to film. And who was this man? Marie. What, Marie, we coming back to this, sis. Trust and believe, baby, okay? So let's get into this rundown, baby, about Carrie. Now, she co-owns the Biloxi Brick and Spoon. It's a franchise that she's in with Brittany Thompson. This is at the Edgewater Mall. It's been open since about around July of 2019. Now, she has also appeared on CBS's The Amazing Race. She also had a shoe warehouse that was in Gulfport from '06 to '08, and she has 3 kids, and her husband have a scholarship that they give for a student that lives kind of on the coast area. So she has a lot going on. She has a real business, real kids, because you know, look, I like to look and lurk and make sure these people are giving us real storylines. As a matter of fact, let's take a little look on the inside of the restaurant and see what it's giving and what it's hidden for. So this is our little self-guided tour like you can do at Graceland to get a cheaper ticket, like when we looked at Aikisha's mansion. Okay, so this is the restaurant, and I had to pull up the reviews to see if the food was really good, and the reviews Right here is a 4.4, so that's pretty good, y'all. People are saying that the atmosphere is nice and the mimosas is definitely mimosasing. Okay. So if y'all in Biloxi or headed to Biloxi anytime soon, stop and check them out. Now these plates look pretty good. Something else that the people were talking about today were the Bells were giving away free gas at J&A Fuel, J&A right across the street from Church's Chicken on Mega Everest, baby, where they gonna fry your chicken right and you can get a pepper to go with your chicken. Oh yes, baby, with those honey biscuits. Let's rewind back to Marie Monroe. Monroe, hey, apple pie. Now we want to know, yes, right? Who is this man, Monroe? That's what we need to know, baby. Listen, we're going to call him John Doe for now. He might be on the upcoming season, maybe, but John Doe, we want to know if you are the right man for our Marie Monroe. Marie, is this your man or is this a good friend? Or Marie, are you in love? Will you be like Shantae Moore when she was singing Shantae's Got a Man and screaming and hollering and talking about wines and dines me and cooks me right and does me right and how he loves me? Listen to me, girl. Marie, if you start screaming and hollering like that, I swear to God, I'm gonna roll around like Patti LaBelle on the goddamn ground. So Marie, is this your man? Y'all, we gonna have to stay tuned because I want to see how this is going to flow with the new Bells, Hillary and Carrie, and Mandy, I was hearing was a Belle, but now she might be like a lifeline, a friend of, or maybe they're gonna segue her or just, keep her on standby. Now, I'm really ready to see this season. And again, Marie, baby, we want to know, who is this man? Who is this man, sis? Clear it up. I still feel like Mel and Peatrice would have been good additions to the show. They should have been Bells. They've been featured on the show. They've been around on different episodes. We've seen them. We're familiar with them. To me, they could have been great to be utilized. I'm not for sure why they did not pick them to be Bells. So we will see how this season goes with these Bells. But again, to me, these would have been two just amazing choices, and I'm going to end it like this. I'm ready to see what Carrie is going to bring, and Marie Monroe, again, who is this man, baby? Who is he? We want to know, Monroe. Get caught up on my Divas of Music interview segment. Take a look at the legendary divas I've interviewed.
Want to learn how to dance, anything, and you need somebody to be patient with you, this is who you call.
Who would you want to play you in a biopic of your life story?
Oh my God, I've never been asked this question. Oh my God.
We're not that type of group that was put together. Okay, we put ourselves together, so therefore that puts a different kind of seal on your relationship. Or
New Editions manager Brooke Payne as well. So we talk about that in the book, like what happened with our journey with Brooke Payne.
It was right. It was the right, our approach to it was correct. But with Get Out, the content was my girlfriend needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. My auntie needed to hear that. Shanika down the street needed to hear like that. That's when I was like, because every time I sang it, it was like,
thank you.
That organ is Donny Hathaway.
No, my gosh.
That's what? Donny Hathaway. Yep. Because, he was on Atlantic with Aretha, and he played on a lot of her stuff.
Oh, my
That's Donny
gosh.
Hathaway. That's Donny.
You are a genius with your history here, Jay. You're giving me life right now today. I love this. Thank you.
You haven't really lived your best life until you watch an interview with Jay Evans. Latrice, the goddess.
Jay.
I got my new nose, honey. Let's get it.
I see you.
How are you?
What's going on?
Nothing. How are you, Jay Evans?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Blessed and highly favored.
Okay, you look good, Gucci.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, come through, Belle. You know I love you on the show. Listen, I'm excited about this. I watch Belle Collective, so Aikisha, we gonna get into it today and get some things straight. Okay?
Okay, let's get it straight. We getting people. Yeah, let's get people. Okay, we getting people in the room. We getting them in the room, so everybody can pass the message. You know what I'm saying? They can relate the messages.
Jackson, go to SoGucci, or if you need a summer home, go to SoGucci.
Right.
How long have you been a realtor, and what made you start in real estate?
You know what? It's always been a goal of mine to, you know, I used to pray like, God, whatever job I have, I wanted to have a purpose. And I had been thinking about real estate for a while. Actually, just got into it. Like, it's like 3 or 4 years ago. And it's just something about seeing somebody purchase their first home. You know, being a part of that process is rewarding to me.
And the hair speaks for itself.
Honey, the product speaks for itself.
How did you feel when you were featured in Forbes? Because that's like a big achievement, especially for anyone Black.
Man, being featured in Forbes, like, it's one of those things you always look at, and you know, I never imagined, like, this was something that was outside of the ordinary, something that I would never imagine. And just being in Forbes, my family was so proud. I was so proud of myself, because it was like that come to Jesus moment, like, oh my God, you really made it. You know, I'm always trying to strive and go higher and higher. Because
I tell people, when I'm on Ferris Street, I feel my ancestors on my shoulders. I feel them pushing me down that damn street when I'm walking on the street, telling me this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So when I felt that, I told my husband, I said, baby, this is bigger than just us bringing bricks and hops and guys and see to Ferris Street.